Events of September 11, 2001 may have come and gone, but its memory still lives on in the hearts and minds of Needham residents. Antonella Corraglia had an opportunity to find out how the Needham 9/11 Memorial Committee is commemorating the first responders.
Back when 9/11 happened, we promised victims' families and other people who were affected by this tragedy that they would not be forgotten. And to see town still memorializing many years later, I think is so fitting.
Certainly we will never forget the people who died, but I think that we now are saying we want to remember the people who served, the people who ran in when other people were running out, the people from communities like this who packed up and drove to New York into something that was completely unknown to us, completely foreign to us, and said, we're here to help.
What started as an idea is now materializing into a monument where people can come and pay their respects to those who lost their lives during the tragic events of 9/11.
Every September 11th, the police and fire have a memorial for the first responders, and they're going to be able to come out here. We're going to have 3 flags here at the memorial, 1 American flag and a police and fire flag. And it's going to be a permanent tribute that when people come here, not just on September 11th, but throughout the year, and walk up, they can read about the events and remember the events and what the first responders went through.
The Needham 9/11 Memorial Committee recently had a groundbreaking to initiate the monument's construction. $35,000 has been raised to complete the structure through the generosity of Needham Bank and many Needham residents.
I think it's a remarkable project insofar as how quickly it all came together. A lot of times when you have any type of construction project, you can run into delays or cost overages and not hit your deadlines. But we had such an outpouring of support from the community, and that fundraising event just made the difference in the world to be able to put us in the position we're in.
I think it's very important that this visual reminder helps us to recognize things that just don't seem right, to no longer just shrug and say, well, it's nothing, I'm sure. Report it, stay on top of it, make sure it's investigated, and never let these tragedies happen if there's some way that we can intervene.
Well, if all goes well, this granite will be the finished monument by September. For more information, you can visit needham911memorial.com. For the Needham Channel News, I'm Antonella Corraglia.